Well, good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to Grumpy Old Git in the Corner on a very sunny Monday, but a little bit chilly. Ooh, that's gone dark. Oh well. So today, what have I seen over the weekend? Well, Dictator Carnage Khan of London is apparently against voters having to use photo ID. Whether he means in the mayoral elections, which I believe they have to, or the general elections, or even local elections. But I'm wondering why this is. Could it be to prevent voter fraud, as those in power say? Yeah, I can see that. After all, I believe he wouldn't be where he is now without voter fraud and voter corruption. But how many IDs in London will look like this? He will do anything to stay in power and not lose the mayoral election. And I would say, Londoners, wise up. Vote this fucking clown out. He's already destroyed the city and he's destroying the people. As I've said before, I don't class London as my capital anymore. Mainly because of him. Well, and the others. But now talking about the swamp. Some more votes of no confidence have been passed in on Roland, and lots of support seems to be pointing towards Penny Mordaunt. Is she the one that's leading this push to remove him? And if she did, would it make any difference? If she did, how many of those that have turned against Roland now were the ones that backed him up on everything he's done so far? They say leopards can't change their spots. But immigration is playing a big part in this, I believe. And most of it now is being covered up. We keep hearing we're stopping the boats. Nah, no chance. They're not. It's not being widely publicised. Well, it's not being publicised at all on mainstream media now. That they're still coming. And on days, there's hundreds coming over, depending on the weather. That's not being publicised in mainstream. Although, if you know where to look, you can find it on social media. They're still coming. Now, to help cover all this up, obviously, Dover Port now doesn't allow any filming. But I was surprised to find out that they've put in place a rather large no-fly zone for drones around Dover. Now, what I can see from the maps, this extends to about 3 miles either side of Dover along the coast, which means beaches, parkland, places like that, and it actually covers several miles out into the channel. Wonder why this is. Is this how far they will go to cover it up? They've done everything else they can, but the stories, the numbers still get out. And by the looks of it, they're still helping them come over with nothing in place to dissuade them from coming, shall I say. The offers of housing, money, food, hotel bills, all still on offer for them. Yes, they may be moving a few out of the hotels, as we've seen, but they're putting them elsewhere. They're putting them in private accommodation. They're putting them in camps. We keep hearing the Rwanda plan's going to deport them. Well, I don't think it will. We know that's an exchange program, and a very expensive one at that. So they're doing themselves no favours on the run up to an election. But there again, you've only got to look at the state of the country now. You know, to me, it's like a takeover. Takeover is almost complete. You know, I mean, look at who's in charge: Wales, Scotland, England, along with Carnage Khan of London, of course, little dictator. But you know, you've got to appreciate that by even reporting this, of course, I'm being branded a far right-wing racist for pointing it out, which I'm not. I'm far from a right-wing racist. But this is just another way that they're trying to silence us with these new extremist laws that they're going to bring in. I mean, by the time the election does come around, if it comes around, I might add, because a lot of things could change. You know, he could go down the route of Putin. Anybody that doesn't want to vote for them can be banned. But there we go. Right, tomorrow there may or may not be a video. In the morning I've got a hospital appointment for a blood test and another couple of tests, and they may well decide to do some treatment there and then, as I'm getting a lot of the symptoms back that I get. But there will be a live Wednesday night, 7 o'clock onwards, probably till about 10, depending on how things go. So if you want to join in with that, feel free. If you want to lurk in the background, feel free. And to the one that likes to put the thumbs up, down on the videos, I do appreciate your views. I mean, that does the channel more good than one thumbs down does to harm it. So thank you for your views. But until the next one, as always, stay strong. No, wrong. Stay safe. Stay strong. And stay free. I haven't got it that far wrong for a long, long time. Respects, people.